Next Sunday, the untold story of
Cinderella.
will turn romance
Do you really think he would choose you over her?
into revenge.
Do you think that Cinderella's gonna kill her stepsister?
And there are more lost tales on the way, including the magical Aladdin and Jasmine.
You trust me?
Where are we going?
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 7 Central on ABC.
First off, I'm sorry I didn't make it to last night's review of A Bitter Draught, but I did just catch up, and I absolutely loved it. Now, before we get into discussing the trailer, I just want to offer a few things about the episode that I thought were absolutely amazing. First off, I love the story of the Count of Monte Cristo, and I loved how Season 6 is going back to the Season 1 formula, essentially doing a one episode, one character story. Here, the Count of Monte Cristo died, but it worked out so well. I loved how his story interacted with both the evil queen of the past, the evil queen serum in the present, Regina, Snow White, and the prince. I just thought it was so well done. I felt so bad for him when he died, but it made sense, and it was a beautiful, beautiful scene, and I loved how Regina felt that she had no choice and did that scene and killed him. In fact, it kind of reminded me of Season 1 when Emma killed Maleficent as a dragon. It was just a fantastic scene. Everything in this episode just played out so well. I have to also say, I'm very curious why Zelena didn't tell Regina that the evil queen was in town. Now, at the end of the episode, the evil queen said she was essentially testing Zelena, but I have to say, I'm a little hesitant about the character now. I'm wondering if she's going to stick to the side of evil, but I really just love everything the evil queen's been doing. And the evil queen seems to have a little attraction to Mr. Gold. I thought that was a little creepy, but funny, because, she said, once you're done chasing the bookworm, you have me right here. And I'm like, is she going to be interested in her? But other than that, that was a weird one. Also, the song or the score when the evil queen left the shop, that was fantastic. This episode had amazing scores played throughout it from all 4 seasons, or all 5 seasons. I loved all the music that played, and I loved everyone's character progression. Emma had some great development here. I really liked her sessions with Archie. I really liked when she was talking to Archie how Archie said Bashful likes to talk about current events, and that's how he knew about the Evil Queen Serum coming back to town. I'm actually really looking forward to the Evil Queen Serum interacting with Emma. And when the Evil Queen Serum said to Henry, "Mommy's here," I thought that was really interesting. So I guess the Evil Queen has all the memories that Regina herself has. Now, the end of the episode, before Emma went to see Archie, Snow White said to Regina, "You need to start thinking like the Evil Queen so we can figure out her plan." And I'm really curious to see now what this plan is. Now, I know in the sneak peek review I said I was kind of bored by what it might be, but I also said in that review I need to see it played out in the context of the episode. I just don't think that one scene helped. And now here we are, and I really like it. She wants to blacken Regina's heart and have Regina take away the happy endings, essentially allow Regina to complete the plan that she cast in Season 1. And I think that's a very ingenious plan, and it makes sense it makes sense for that to happen from Season 1 to Season 6, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that played out. So overall, I thought the episode was quite fantastic. So now let's talk about the trailer, because we just did a 2.5-minute episode review. The trailer is really interesting because the last few seconds of it focus on Aladdin and Jasmine, and Aladdin and Jasmine are coming back to episode 4, so I don't have too much to say about them, though I am very excited to see Aladdin and Jasmine return. But the big part about this trailer is Cinderella. Now, the trailer is titled The Other Shoe, which means we're going to get the untold story of Cinderella. Now, Cinderella is not an untold story. Cinderella is a classic fairy tale from, well, it's interpreted in many different versions. There's many different versions of Cinderella. There's the French version, I believe there's a Brothers Grimm version of it, and I'm curious to see the twist Once Upon a Time does on it. Like, even Disney, when they redid their Cinderella 19 fairy tale film in 2015, didn't really twist it too much. They just kind of added to Cinderella's character progression. They put her on the horse. She was able to meet the prince before the ball. But here it's interesting because the stepmother seems to have a bit more of a role here in Once Upon a Time than she did before. She's mean to Cinderella, which obviously makes sense. But I guess the biggest thing to come out of this trailer is the stepmother, or Emma, said to whomever she's speaking to, "Do you really think Cinderella is going to kill her stepsister?" And my answer is no, Cinderella's too nice. She's too kind-hearted. But I'm really curious to see where the character of Cinderella is going to be going in Season 6. Now, the reason why I'm hesitant to this story is Cinderella's story is one that has already been done. So if a story's been done, how do you do more to it? But I guess you just kind of tack on little bits of interesting things. Now, this episode is essentially going to also show Snow White and Cinderella's past and how they became friends, which I think that'll be a really cool flashback. And I'm really curious to see how Cinderella's stepsister in the present messes up Cinderella's current future, and how the evil queen, if she's there, might get involved. So either way, I thought Bitter Draught was amazing. I like the fact that the evil queen cast a spell on the town Lannigan. I thought that was really interesting, and I'm curious, how do you break that? Do you need another true love's kiss? I'm also really curious to see what's going to play out with Cinderella. I really hope Emma and Ashley Boyd get to have some more interactions. I really liked them in season 1, especially when Emma was able to allow Cinderella to keep her baby, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen with Prince Thomas in this episode. There's a lot to happen. A lot of characters to definitely be involved, because you have the whole Tremaine family, you have the stepsisters, the stepmother, you have the prince, you have Cindy, you have Charming, you have Snow, you have Emma, you have Regina, you have the evil Queen Serum, and then you have whomever else is going to be involved, and I'm guessing Rumpelstiltskin is going to be involved as well. So my review of this trailer is I'm excited to see the other shoe. Cinderella is one of my top 5 Disney princesses ever. In fact, just for a quick list, my top 5 Disney princesses are Ariel, Belle, Cinderella, Elsa, and Aurora. Those are my top 5 princesses, and I can't wait to see Cinderella played out here. So anyway, share your thoughts about this trailer in the comments below. I talk way too long about it, but I want to know your thoughts, and thanks for watching. Bye.